Welcome back, folks. This road's taking us right here to beautiful Astoria, Oregon. You're going to see the beautiful bridge behind me, and you're going to see number 5 beside me. We're here to show you the filming location from Short Circuit, which is Stephanie's house, which is right here. We actually stayed here for the last few nights, so I'm going to give you an idea of what was filmed around the house and show you what's inside. You okay with that, number 5?
Malfunction. Need input.
Adventure from the director of War Games. It was designed to do jobs no human would risk. But something unexpected has happened. Something wonderful.
Why don't you come on in my house?
Nice software.
Number 5 is alive. Ally Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg in Short Circuit, rated PG. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
So the movie Short Circuit was released May 9th, 1986. And if you didn't know, there was also a sequel, Short Circuit 2. That was released July 6, 1988, which, you know, that wasn't a bad movie at all. That one takes place in New York City. But we're only going to focus on scenes from the first movie that took place at the Short Circuit house. So, what happens here? When you first see the house, you're going to see Stephanie drive up in her food truck, which is called the Snack Shack. You're going to see her pull right up. She pulls right into that driveway right there. It's right about here. You're going to see Stephanie come running out the front door with a baseball bat because she finds out her ex-boyfriend Rick is there. And when you notice when she runs out, you see on the left column to the stairs, you're going to see that sign that says "Beware of Dog." You can see that in this clip. And you're also going to see the address above "Beware of Dog," 197. Well, that's the actual address of the house here. But above the door, you're going to see 3101. And that's the address it was from the movie. But you're going to see Stephanie come running down the left side of the porch. Now, in the movie, there were stairs coming down. Now, there are no stairs. But you'll see her come running down through here. No gate at the time, no fence. She was starting to hit Rick's car with that baseball bat. It all went down right about here. And once Stephanie finds out her ex-boyfriend Rick is here trying to take her dog, Beasley, she comes running around this area. And you're going to see Rick. He's probably, I guess right about that angle. You see Beasley right there on the roof trying to get him down. And it's right about this angle right here that Stephanie's talking to Rick, asking him what the heck he's even doing here, trying to get her dog and take him to the vet. But you can definitely see that beautiful bridge right there in the background. Now Rick grabs Stephanie, picks her up from behind, brings her down right about here. So it's here you're going to see Stephanie come out the front door, and right above her head, that's when you can see the 3101 address in the movie. Now it's nighttime out, but she comes out because she hears someone rustling around in her food truck. That's where she sees number 5, but at first she thinks he's an alien. And that's where number 5 keeps telling her, input.
Malfunction. Need input.
So right about this angle, you're going to see Stephanie taking number 5 outside to look at the sun. Now at this point, Stephanie already knows number 5, he's no harm. He's no alien. He's just a robot from Nova Laboratories. So she realizes that he is no harm, and they become good friends. So she brings him right around here, and that's where she points out the sun. And you get a nice glimpse that beautiful bridge right there.
What are you doing? Oh my God, what happened?
Now it's right over here on this side of the porch. Beasley starts barking at number 5. Number 5 freaks out, and he goes right through that fence, lands on the ground below. And if you look at the pattern, those X's, that's the same pattern on the fence in the movie. After number 5 falls off the patio, Stephanie runs down these stairs. These are here. They were put back. She runs down these stairs. Number 5's lands somewhere over in this area. Looks like he fell in a chicken coop, but she runs underneath here, underneath the porch. And she somehow has a landline out here, which is kind of cool, but that's when she calls Nova to let them know, hey, your robot is here. And you're going to see this right behind Stephanie as she's looking through the phone book for the Nova phone number. But you can't see the house behind it just because all the brush has grown up over the years. So unfortunately, that is no longer part of the shot.
Dead?
Right. Dead as a doornail.
Reassemble, Stephanie. Reassemble.
I know you don't understand. But when you're dead, you're dead. It's just the way it is. Dead is forever.
Squash. Dead. Disassemble. Dead. Disassemble. Dead.
Hey, slow down!
No disassemble.
And it's right around this area in the front yard. That's where number 5 notices a grasshopper. And he starts hopping like it. Well, eventually he lands on top of it, squishing it. So he kills it. Stephanie comes over and explains to him what death is. And he associates death with disassemble. So he freaks out. He takes off in the food truck. But you're going to notice that bridge, obviously, in the background. But it's that roof that's right to the right of your screen that you can see behind them as they're chatting. And again, you're going to see this behind Stephanie when she's talking to number 5. The 3101. So number 5 hops it in the food truck, right where our rental car is. He tears out of here, driving 10 miles an hour, or however fast a food truck goes these days, but he tears it up this road right here, and you can see the bridge again over to the right. But in the scene over to the right, you notice there's a green shed that is no longer standing. Now, one thing that's super cool about Astoria, each late afternoon that we've been here, there are deer all over the place. They just roam the neighborhood. There's 4 right across the street from the house. Yep, they just hang out. They lay in the front yard just like dogs. They're just lay there, get some sun, eat some grass. Not smoke some grass, eat some grass. But yeah, they're living life. Now, just FYI, the actual scenes inside the house were not filmed inside the actual house. Those were done on a soundstage, but you can see a little bit of the house once the a-hole ex-boyfriend shows back up to capture number 5 for that $25,000 reward. But Stephanie answers, and you can see inside, briefly, a tiny bit of the house. But right now, number 5 is watching to make sure Rick never returns. That's where Rick grabs the spare key, forces his way in, and you can see some of the wall right there. You can't really see the stairs in this, but this is where the stairs start to take you to the upstairs bedrooms. And I'll show you that in a little bit. It's right about this vantage point. This is where Rick is standing, looking out at number 5, who found out Rick's plan to bring him back to Nova. So number 5 goes and tears apart Rick's car, and he does it right across the street over in that grass. That just happens to be the grass where all the deer are. So I'm going to kind of go over there and show you. I don't want to scare the deer too much, but I'll show you where Rick's car parts were. I'm telling you, there are deer all over the place. This guy does not care. He likes being filmed. I mean, they just hang out. And there's another one right down the street. I can zoom in a little bit. And there he is. They're just chilling out. But we need to focus on this area right here, where those 3 guys are. Now, it's right here in this little field across the street from the house that Rick's car was torn apart by number 5. And it was all over the place. It's right where those deer are chilling right now. Some scraps were over there, some scraps were to the right, some scraps were in the middle. Rick comes running down from the house with his little rifle, thinking he's going to shoot number 5. But number 5 uses those trusty laser beams and shoots Rick right in the belt buckle. His pants fall down, and he then runs off. Oh boy, there's another deer. He ends up running off right down this street right here. And if that deer was there, Rick would run right past him. Deer's enjoying a nice leaf. Let's eavesdrop on this fella having himself a nice leafy dinner. I feel like I'm going from movie locations to a National Geographic special. But these guys are just too cute not to film. You have to include them no matter what video you're making. And it's every evening. There's about 6 deer around this area right now, and they always come out late afternoon, early evening. And you can walk by, they do not run. They stare at you like that guy's doing. He's looking to my right, but they do not take off. They are used to people. Let's switch over here. Uh-oh. Check it out. We have another one moving into the area. Look at these guys. I mean, what a life, right? No jobs, no bills, no need to buy clothes or supplies. I mean, they just hanging out. Here he comes. Oh, this is great. I mean, these guys are just loving life. Hey, fella. I don't speak deer, so I'm not really sure how to communicate with them. Oh, there you go. All right. Maybe he's going to chew on a little grass. Yep, he's got a leaf. This one's now eating some greens. Enjoying some delicious, some long grass. All right, we got to get a move on here. I can spin the whole video just filming these guys. All right, one more. I have to film this guy. He just got up. Oh, he's looking our. Oh, no, he's no longer looking our way. First I thought he was going to pull a pistol on us. Him and his buddies here just robbed me. Okay, he's making his way to the others. Across the street. Maybe he'll come over, have a bite to eat at this lovely buffet that's over here. There he goes. Let's watch while he eats from the earth. These guys must have a very cheap grocery bill, I'm telling you. Okay, really, this is the last deer shot. This guy does have a face for videos. Look at him. Beautiful deer. I don't know if he's chewing bubble gum or gnawing on some grass. I don't know what this guy's up to. He's got a big staring problem though. There we go. All right, no, he's back. He's focused on me, laser focused. Thank you, deer, for letting us film you. We appreciate it. It's been real. Just want to give you guys an update on the other two. Still eating grass. I apologize for the sun glare. It's just setting at a bad time when I need to focus on this one spot. But you see that window in the center of your screen? Now in the movie, there was a facade built over this that extended out. That was actually never part of the house. That was something they built over that window just for the film. Now let's take a little tour of the house. I'm going to show you the outside again real quick. Again, there's number 5 right there in the window coming up on the front porch. Oh, also, you're going to notice this window right here in the movie, it didn't look like this back then. It was actually 2 separate windows with a divider right down the middle. So we keep trucking along. And here's the rest of the front porch. That sliding door to the left leads to the kitchen. There's the spiral staircase. There's a beautiful view up the bridge. And right across the Columbia River, that's the state of Washington. All right, let me take you in the house. All right, let's head inside. I want to show you what surprises await inside the short circuit house. So to my left, again, that's the stairs. It takes you up, obviously. But when you walk in, they have this nice living room. Super nice. You got a giant telephone. Or I tried to make an outbound call. Yeah, it doesn't work. But you got short circuit overload, and I love it. And I really love this picture that's here in the living room. That's the scene where Stephanie's showing number 5, the sun. And you see Beasley. He's right there on the roof. Right here, you got a number 5 pillow. You have an international movie poster for short circuit. You got this other picture here in the living room. It's got a bit of a glare. I can't really get it out, but it's obviously the picture of the house and Stephanie's food truck. Then we have the dining room. Right here hanging in the dining room, you have some scenes from the movie. This little curio cabinet's super cool. Has all kinds of stuff in it, short circuit related. And apparently at one point they made a short circuit beer, an IPA beer. And there's some cans right there. There's number 5. Some more beer. Some short circuit sunglasses. Short circuit 2 VHS. This is really cool stuff. I mean, the guy really did a great job fixing this place up and putting all this, you know, trinkets, knickknacks, memorabilia in here. I just wanted to show you really quick the refrigerator. There's number 5, and I really like what's down below on the fridge. We got a sloth magnet. We got a Goonies picture. We got somebody with a guitar with the Five Nights at Freddy's. but anyway, the bridge is behind him, so there you go. Then you have a chunk magnet doing the truffle shuffle. Now, we head upstairs. I want to show you something that was really cool. Of course, once you walk upstairs, look at that. You got a short circuit movie poster. But the cool part is this room right here, collectibles galore from 80s childhood. This is the owner's personal collection. He puts them all in here encased in glass. I mean, you got up top, you got some Transformers, Alf, Gremlins, Marty McFly, Freddy Krueger. I think that's Destro from G.I. Joe. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, all these right here, G.I. Joe action figures. And some of these I used to have. I mean, come on. Who didn't have a Pee Wee Herman talking doll, huh? Look at this. Let's see. Let's pull the string here. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but... I don't know. Doesn't really sound like him, but let's try again. Oh, no. All right, one more shot. One more time. There you have it, folks. And up here on the wall, you got some signed pictures from, I think it's some behind the scenes people, but that one's signed by Steve Guttenberg, who's in the movie. And another guy. And forgive me, I'm not sure who they are. I mean, I don't remember seeing him in the movie, but this could be another behind the scenes guy who helped create number 5, help move him around. Here's some more cool stuff. Some more short circuit autographs. But this is also cool. An entire wall of He-Man action figures. And yep, some of these I did have. Over here in this other wall, we got a nice display of Star Wars action figures. I mean, as I'm scanning them all, I'm sure there's some you guys may have had as well. It brings back a lot of memories. I had a few of these. I had them in a Darth Vader action figure carrying case. Yep. That is something. And right here we have, not sure what that is, but check it out. A mini Super Nintendo. You got yourself a nice TV here. You got a Short Circuit 2 movie poster. And if you're feeling the urge one night, if you want to come play the guitar, it's up here as well. But I thought this was really cool. I used to have this. Yeah, it was awesome. It brings back a lot of memories. But right here's a Goonies map. Let's check it out. I think it's upside down. Yeah, that'll help. But you can't read it. I think it was, in the movie, it was all in Spanish, so. Same goes for the replica. On the back, you have the musical notes. Very nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your tour of the beautiful Short Circuit house here in Astoria, Oregon. If you guys are interested in renting this out on Airbnb, I'll drop a link down below. And for myself, Darth Vader number 5, we'll see you down the road.
Malfunction. Need input.